Zach Cregger's Weapons isn't just another horror movie. On the surface, it's about the disappearance of 17 children at 2:17 a.m., but beneath the mystery, the film is about grief, addiction, and the terrifying ways people cope with loss. In this essay, we'll dive into the hidden meaning behind Weapons, explore the details many viewers may have missed, and uncover why this is one of the most haunting films of 2025. At the center of the story is a town ripped apart by tragedy. An entire third-grade class vanishes overnight, leaving only one survivor, Alex Lilly. From here, the film fractures into multiple perspectives: parents, the teacher, the principal, and even local authorities, each scrambling for answers. On the surface, it plays like a supernatural mystery. But the deeper you go, the clearer it becomes that this isn't just about a witch named Gladys, but about the invisible forces that destroy families. Gladys, the so-called witch, isn't simply a monster, she's an allegory. For some, she represents addiction, something foreign that enters a home, changes a parent, and consumes everything in its path. For others, she's grief itself, reshaping relationships and leaving scars that never fade. Cregger has said the film was influenced by the death of his close friend Trevor Moore, and by growing up around alcoholism. This makes Weapons intensely personal. The disappearances aren't just about missing children. They're about the ways trauma robs people of trust, of safety, and of each other. There are countless small details that reveal the film's depth. The recurring time, 2:17 a.m., appears on clocks, cameras, and dialogue. It's a motif of inevitability, reminding us that tragedy has a precise moment, and we are powerless against it. The infamous 7 hot dog scene plays as absurd comedy but is actually a tribute to Trevor Moore and the whitest kids you know. What seems like a gag is really a moment of grief hidden in plain sight. The film often repeats scenes from multiple perspectives. What one character misses, another notices. This forces us to confront how trauma changes perception and how truth is always fractured. And then there's Gladys's look. Pale skin, unnatural features, a design that blurs the line between witch, alien, and something entirely unknowable. She is terrifying because she refuses to be defined. What makes Weapons powerful is not just its scares, but its resonance. It asks how communities deal with tragedy when no explanation is enough, how survivors carry guilt when they're the ones left behind, and why we need to assign blame, even when the truth is out of reach. The cinematography heightens the unease. Familiar suburban settings are made uncanny with eerie angles and shadows. The performances from Julia Garner to Amy Madigan ground the supernatural in raw human emotion, and the ambiguity, never fully telling us who or what Gladys is, makes the horror feel timeless, something you carry with you long after the credits. In the end, Weapons is more than a horror film. It's a meditation on grief, on addiction, on the destructive forces that tear families apart. It lingers because it refuses to give easy answers, and that's why it's one of the most unsettling and unforgettable films of 2025. So what do you think? Was Gladys a witch, an alien, or a metaphor for something darker inside us all?